you guys are having a good day. Remember, every single day is a great day, and today is a great day to be alive. And today I wanted to give an update on my garage gym. Now, I have been working towards this whole garage gym for a really long time. It's taken me over 3.5 years to build this garage gym. Now, I will say this before I show you guys around. It's not complete, it's a work in progress, but I figured since there's a lot of people that are starting their garage gyms during this whole quarantine process, I figured I would give an update on my garage gym. So come check it out. Like I said before, this is a work in progress. I've been working towards this whole garage gym for a really long time, and it's been amazing to watch the whole garage kind of turn into what you visualized it being. And I will insert some clips throughout the video to show you guys what it used to look like and how it's kind of changed over time. But I'm very happy and very thankful that I have this, especially during a time like this. This garage gym is geared towards CrossFit. I do a little bit of powerlifting, but I mostly do a lot of CrossFit movements, and that's what it's kind of geared for. And it suits everything that I need for the most part. So here's what I got. I got one rower here, and it is a Concept 2 rower. This rower right here is special because this rower is from my alma mater, my college. I drove almost 6.5 hours to get this rower from my college because it was such a great deal. And I won't be selling this at all because it has a lot of nostalgia to this. But I really enjoyed using this piece of equipment. It's great for warming up. It's great for any WODs that you do or any aerobic conditioning. This is one of my favorite pieces of equipment that I have here. Moving on, I have an air bike. Now this is just a regular old Schwinn air bike, but everything works on here, so it counts your calories and your RPMs throughout your workout, and it's great. This is what I call the devil's bike, and definitely this is something that I used to warm up with, but it also is not fun to throw in workouts. It's not fun at all. Moving on, I have a bench here. This is a Rogue, just a regular flat bench. My goal is to get an incline bench in the near future. Don't mind the dirt here. That just comes with the territory. Moving on, I have a 20-pound med ball for those wall balls and any ab exercises that you can do. And this is a 150-pound sandbag that I have. And then just lately I made a 100-pound sandbag out of laundry bags. There's 2 bags in there with sand. So, and it works fairly well. Moving on, I have some kettlebells. I have an 18-pound kettlebell right here and a 35-pound kettlebell. And then this is a 62 or a 60. Oh boy, that is heavy. That is a 62-pound kettlebell. So those are nice for heavy kettlebell swings. I got 55-pound dumbbells and 75-pound dumbbells from Rogue. And then I got an ab mat. I actually made this roller here. This is from college. All this is PVC pipe and a yoga mat wrapped around it. Not the prettiest, but it gets the job done. So, and then also I got some really light dumbbells, 5-pound dumbbells that you can use for shoulders or just warming up. Moving on, this is one of my favorite pieces is this storage rack. This was a nice addition to the garage gym. I like the fact that I can hang my barbells up on the wall and just get them off of the ground. That's my goal now, is to get everything off of the ground here and to get storage. I don't have much storage, and that's one thing that I really want to get next is more storage, so this gives it a more cleaner look. But the barbell that I have 2 Ohio 20 kg bars, and I got a beater bar as well. But as you can tell, there is more rooms for more bars. So in the future, after this whole pandemic is over, I will be purchasing more bars so I can fill up these spots. Don't tell my wife. But also, I have this vest, so whenever I do Murph or any body weight exercises that need a little bit more weight, I throw this on, and this is awesome. I really love using this too. So kind of getting back to the main piece in my gym, this is a Rogue Y1 yoke rack, and this right here is awesome because it's so versatile. It's so versatile that you can do basically a lot of things with it. So here, let me show you. With this rack here, you can lower the cross member down, and you can do yoke walks with it. You basically load the plates on the side, and you can yoke walk with it. Sometimes I grab the sandbag, I lower the cross member down, and I do yokes cleans over the bar. Those are always fun to throw into your training. But then this also can be used as a squat rack. So they have the regular padding and then the west side hole spacing right here. So then when you go to a bench, you have a closer range of bench. So it can help with your range of motion and all that. So it's real nice. I think for the one knock that I would say about this is a short one. If you are a short person, then you can get this. So I am 5'10" on a good day, and I had to raise the cross member up all the way to the top. And this part right here, this isn't attached to the beam right here. This is not in any hole at all. So it's just by itself. But I can get underneath here and squat perfectly, and it's totally fine. And the one thing that I really love about it is the fact that I don't have to bolt it to the ground, right? I can move it. If I feel like moving around my gym a little bit, if this piece of equipment is not stuck here, I can move it around and make my gym look different when I'm feeling a little bit like I need a change. So if you are looking for a piece of equipment, this is a great buy. I really, really enjoy this here. So I got 3 sets of 45 of steel plates. And then over here, I got 3 sets of 45s of bumper plates, 2 sets of 25 plates, and 2 10s. And most of this is Rogue from this. And then this is a storage, just kind of stores your plates. Moving on. This is probably one of my favorite pieces of equipment right here. This is just a whiteboard, and the reason why I love this whiteboard is because it allows me to stay focused. And I have different areas on this board where I write down just different pieces of equipment that I want, the workouts that I'm going to be doing the following day or the day of, some quotes that keep me motivated, and what else? And also like goals that I have for 2020. So I love just coming out here, writing down your goals on the board, because when you write them down, you make them plain. And whenever you're in a really hard workout, all you have to do is just glance at that board, and you can remind yourself why you're working out. Especially when you have a garage gym. I live in Minnesota, so it gets really cold here in the wintertime. And when you have a nice reminder for yourself to continue working out, then that's what keeps you going. So, but I have one of my favorite quotes here is, I don't know if you can see that. It says, "Win the morning, win the day." This is just the workout that I did last. And this is my wife's name, my son's names, just a reminder of why I work out. So, but then also just some of the goals that I have here, and then some pieces of equipment that I want to get. And then also I got Wolverine here. This is one of my favorite pieces of equipment. Like, this just gives you that spirit just to unlash on a workout. When you're feeling tired, you just look up and you're like, okay, he's watching me. I gotta make it proud. But so right here, there used to be a staircase right here. and the staircase used to come all the way down. Sorry about the glare here, but it used to come all the way down. And right away when we bought this house, I knew that I was gonna knock out the stairs. I knew that I was gonna take the stairs out and use this space to maybe do rings or wall balls, and that's exactly what it is. So right here, you can see that I have a ring set up right here. They're not even. I don't know why. I just gotta even them out. But I can do ring muscle ups, anything, toes to rings right there. And then I have a pull-up bar right here. And I can do all toes to bar, muscle ups, just because I had that extra clearance of headroom right up here. And then also I made a makeshift wall ball area. So if you can tell, if you can see, I have those are tires up there. Let me see if I can get a better look. Those are all old tires that I used to have on a car, and they actually have rims in it. And this is just like a fireplace, I don't know what you would call it, a fireplace guard or whatever. And I wasn't using it, so I put that up there, and that's basically like I try to throw it up to the third tire, which is about 10 feet. So it's pretty sweet. I contemplated on putting a rope up there, but I just don't know if that's enough room for it. And yeah, it's the garage gym. I'm, like I said at the beginning of the video, I am so happy with this. I'm thankful that I took the time to kind of find the pieces of equipment that I have in here. All of this stuff here, besides the bench that I showed you, besides the kettlebell and that beater bar that I had, that was the only things that I bought from Rogue. Everything else was bought secondhand off of either Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. Now here are some tips that I would like to give to you guys if you're trying to start a garage gym or if you've already started it. My first tip would be patient. I've saved thousands of dollars in shipping and just people just not selling the equipment for full price. I've saved a lot of money by just buying secondhand, and I don't mind using something that someone else has used. And that's what saved me a lot of money. All of this right here, total, I can't do the math right now because a lot of things are sold out on Rogue, but this probably brand new probably would have cost me over $3 to $4 grand brand new, and I think I've spent just under $2 grand with all of my equipment. So look at Marketplace. You got to be the first person when something pops up to show up. I've driven several I don't say thousands, but I've driven a long time. Like for this Rogue rack, I drove to Rochester from Minneapolis, which is about an hour and a half drive to and from. Like that's 3 hours total. For the air bike, I drove to Eau Claire. That's like 2 hour drive. So when you see something, you gotta go for it. And that's another thing. Whatever space that you have, you gotta have a vision for your space. Visualize what you want it to look like, and just put the pieces of equipment in your gym before you even buy it. Like I'm a big person on visualization. You know, some of the pieces of equipment that I want to get next is a bike erg and a ski erg. And sometimes between my sets, call me crazy, but I'll visualize it and I'll pretend like I'm using the ski erg in the place that I want it. So there's so many pieces of equipment that I want to get for this garage gym. Now I have to be patient because, you know, I have a family, and my wife sometimes doesn't approve of some of the purchases that I make, and that just comes with the territory. But I obviously want to finish installating it because of the winters. Here I want to put a nice heater in here, so I'll be a little bit more motivated to come out. I do have a propane heater off to the side, but you know, just the whole overall aesthetic, I want it to look a lot better, and that will come with time. And I think once it gets a little bit warmer here in Minnesota, I'll take the time to put more drywall up, and I'm going to make a handstand wall over here. And I have a lot of visions for this. Make sure you guys are starting your own garage gym because it's definitely worth the time. The amount of time that I save on not driving to the gym, and I can get in multiple workouts here. And the biggest thing is that my kids get to see me work out all the time. And that's what I really enjoy about this. If you have any questions about the garage gym or whatever it may be, leave them down in the link. This is a work in progress. This is a work in progress, but I'm very proud of it. And I hope you are proud of your space and the equipment that you have too. So hopefully maybe in a year or maybe sooner, I can give you an update on my garage gym. And I hope you guys continue to build yours. Leave a like down in the comments. Subscribe if you want to do it. And remember, let the good times roll. Peace. I have this box. I can't forget this box. It's 30 inches high, 20 inches to the side, and I think 24. 30, 20, 24. I can't remember. Yeah, that box. Can't forget the box.